Anytime you go to court on any type of lawsuit, you have to consider the costs versus the benefits. A lawsuit is going to cost you a number of things. It's going to cost you money, of course. It's going to cost you time, and it's going to cost you an emotional toll. Lawsuits are very stressful. And so you have to decide, do you want to take on those costs in order to get the benefit of what you're fighting for? And in our cases where we're going after inheritances, there's a number of different things that people are fighting for. It's not all about the money. It's also about the legacy and the intent of the parents. What did the parents want to have happen after they passed away? And is that reflected in the trust and will documents, or has that intent been thwarted in some way, either by a bad child or an outside person like a bad caregiver or any number of other circumstances? And so when you're making the decision of wanting to stand up and fight for your rights and fight for your inheritance, you have to consider, well, what is this going to cost me? And that's a personal decision at the end of the day. You have to decide if you can either afford to hire a lawyer on an hourly basis, or you can hire a lawyer on a contingency basis where the law firm will take a percentage of what you receive out of the case. Some people prefer hiring lawyers on contingency. Other people don't like that option, but at least there are options out there. Now, obviously, if you're fighting to get millions, spending $100,000 to get a couple $1,000,000 makes financial sense. There's some sense to that. But spending $100,000 to get an inheritance that's worth only $50,000 makes no sense. There's no financial sense in that. And so you have to weigh your financial options and the costs, and you have to decide whether or not it's worth it to you to take on those costs to go after your inheritance and the money that you're owed.
Albertson & Davidson is here to help you fight for your inheritance. Check out aldavlaw.com for our complete library of helpful legal videos and articles from your favorite California trust and will litigation law firm, Albertson & Davidson, LLP.